Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl, B, Tina B. Hey, how y'all doing today? Yes, welcome. I'm so excited that you are here with me again on today. Welcome to the B, Tina B show. Sorry for the delay, but you know how it is sometimes. We have to make it do what it do, right? Entrepreneurs know about that. We know about having to take what you have and work with it and moving it and grooving it and making it work and making it do what it do. Am I right about it? Listen, I need you to like, share, like, share, and like the page. I am so excited today to have our special guest, none other than Mr. Reginald McCaskill. Come on up. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful today. What about you?
Listen, my feet on top of the dirt and the dirt ain't on top of me, so I'm excited about that.
Right.
Well, we were fighting in there for a minute, weren't we?
Yeah, we got it though.
Yeah, we got it. You know, it's interesting how you can have bumps in the road, but even with the bumps in the road, I found as an entrepreneur that you have to keep on moving because this is your business. Am I right about it?
That is correct. That's right.
That is so correct. So, Reggie,
I like what you said. Let it do what it do. I like that.
Listen, we're going to let it do what it do, how it do. When we know what to do, when we don't know what to do, we're going to find our way, okay?
That's right.
Every time I remember Les Brown, the great Les Brown saying, if you fall on your back. Because if you on your back, you can look up. And if you can look up, then baby, you can get up. Come on, give me some snaps. All right. Yes, I like it. I love it. Reginald McCaskill. You know what? A powerful name. Tell me about yourself, sir.
Well, I am the president and CEO of Maximum Enterprises, of course, which is one of the sponsors for the Triad Minority and Women's Business Expo, and also Let's Talk Business, and also the president and founder of the Total Concepts International, and a website which entitles the Triad Minority Business Connector, which is all geared towards helping entrepreneurs to be the best that they can be within themselves.
And we love it. We need it. It's so important. In this day and age, you know, you got some strong genes because your mama was a woman that was on the move. You know, she was an intelligent woman. She was full of wisdom. And I remember doing the very first scholarship at Williams Memorial for her and Miss Virgie. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you? See, yeah, BT to B be doing a lot of stuff. So when we were at Williams, there was actually a scholarship fund that we did when I joined, and honoring her and Miss Virgie and the work that they had done with the R.J. Williams Choir. And we thought it not robbery to remember those that had blazed the trail. And your mom was such a woman of strength. And I just, physical. And man, that was a strong woman. I was like, I was seeing at the grocery store one day, and she was picking. I said, how she pick up all this stuff with one hand? I'm like, what? And that was in her latter years. Yes. So very, I know the stock that you come from, and that stock was very prevalent. I even remember your mom being a Girl Scout leader. Taking you way back, right?
Wow. Stop telling my age.
I'm not telling your age. Look, I'm 25 and holding something to go with it. Because as we mature, we get wiser, we get stronger, and we're able to take those things that were imparted in us and then apply it to what we do in life on a day-to-day basis in assessing our dreams and accessing our dreams and helping others to access and accomplish theirs. Am I right about it?
Right.
So tell me, why is it so important to have this expo?
So why it's so important, and first of all, let me just thank you for having me on your show today. We're really excited about the work that you've been doing in the community as well. So why it's so important to have this expo? Because it gives us an opportunity for minority and women businesses to be exposed not only into the areas where they are located, but also give them an opportunity to be exposed to the entire Triad. So you're talking about the Triad being comprised of Winston-Salem, Greensboro, and High Point, North Carolina. So we want to be able to expose these businesses to the entire Triad community. And it gives them this opportunity for them to do that through this forum called the Triad Minority and Women's Business Expo. So we're really, really, really excited. Of course, we're having 3 locations this year. We're starting out with High Point, North Carolina, which is this Saturday at Williams Memorial Church, located in High Point, North Carolina. We're really excited about having minority businesses and our kidspreneur portion of that as well. And then we move from High Point, and then we go on the 20th to the Greensboro Coliseum. And from the 20th to the 27th to the Benton Convention Center, located in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
So exciting, so exciting. So tell me this, Williams Memorial Church, Pastor Robert J. Williams, whoop, whoop, shouting him out, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
He has been a huge stapler. He is a great leader, a great entrepreneur, as well as a community advocate and activist. He's in the know. He loves his church. He loves his people. And how is it that you decided, instead of having it at the Coliseum, to have it at the location of Williams Memorial Church on Triangle Lake Drive?
Right. And so I'm glad that you asked that question, because all of the things that you mentioned prior to is part of the reason why we selected Williams Memorial. Because number one, it's a beautiful edifice. I don't know if you've had an opportunity to visit that location, that campus in High Point, North Carolina. But actually as well, Pastor Williams was one of our Pioneer Award winners, I think about 3 years ago. He was one of our winners, because we do have an award ceremony every year where individuals are awarded Minority Business of the Year, Newcomer of the Year, Pioneer of the Award, Spotlight Business of the Year. So we have all of these different awards we give out annually to businesses in that area. And because the area is conducive and is big enough and is beautiful, that was the reason why we chose Williams Memorial to actually have the expo there in High Point, North Carolina. And we're really excited about the partnerships that we have there in High Point. Thrive, of course, is a part of it. Visit High Point is a part of it. And we want to give a big shout out to Councilman Stuart Jefferson. He's a very, very big supporter of the work that we're doing in the High Point community. And we definitely want to encourage you to come out from 12 until 5 on this Saturday and patronize these minority and women businesses that day.
Let's talk about High Point and this entrepreneurial movement that's actually happening right now and in this season, and why it's so important. I want to shout out and give a big shout out to Dr. Brow Henderson Hatch of Thrive, and to Cyril Jackson. You said 2 powerful names there that are doing things in the city that people may not be aware of. And now is the time that you are able to access resources and are able to actually have support and have conversations and actually take a leap to go after your dreams, that vision that you had. How effective do you think we are being as far as the entrepreneurial role is in High Point?
Let me just share this with you. I think everything that is done has to be done intentionally, right? So the start of Thrive, and I think the word speaks for itself, Thrive, okay? So you want your minority and women businesses and your entrepreneurs to do just that, and that is to thrive. So they're in their space and in their place in High Point, North Carolina, Triad gives them the opportunity to actually do just that. Um, they meet, they greet, they provide resources. Dr. Patch is just doing a phenomenal job there with the help of the Institute of North Carolina and the United States, because they are global now. And then, of course, with the help of Dr. Nito Fain there at High Point University, really trying to ensure that minority and small businesses have the platform to be able to expose their gifts, talents, and treasures. Because you have to remember, our country was founded really on the small businesses. And we know that small businesses are the base and the foundation of most major metropolitan cities. Without them, we won't thrive in our community. I wish every community had a Thrive. They may have something similar, but I find it very unique of what High Point has brought to his city through the efforts of the Thrive Initiative. One of the other things I will share is that the thing that excites me about the Expo is that it's not a one-hit wonder, and I share with people about that. The Expo is just like something towards the very end as a part of a celebration, right? So throughout the year, we have activities where we partner with organizations like Thrive, right? So we have activities, we have business mixers, we have trainings that we offer our constituents throughout the year so that they can continue to grow and build their businesses, because we know that the ultimate goal for them, and it is our motto, which is to create, connect, and cultivate. Create, connect, and cultivate. Create partnership, connect with people, and to cultivate everything that you've learned so that you can continue to do what? Thrive.
Right. And I think that's what was the connection that we had with one another was so important, because we share some of the same mission statements, because it's important for us to connect with one another, because creativity is what causes companies to grow, cities to grow, and attracts business to the cities that we're in Winston-Salem and High Point, Thomasville, Greensboro, and as being an international city, you're talking about High Point brings so many from all across the world internationally with the furniture market, but there's so much more. And with the college, High Point University, we can't leave out High Point to University. That's a huge part of who our city is. But the business, that small business, that person that has that the food truck, the person that has the social media show like the Tina B show, the person that has that LLC, that is a lawyer or that is a business coach, that's doing clothing, that has spa items, that has t-shirts, and all those different types of businesses. We need to pour into them, and the only way we can pour into them is if we know about them. Am I correct?
Right, that is correct. And that's the other thing that I really appreciate about what we provide. Like I said, it's not a one-hit wonder where you're just going to come in at the Expo and that's it. We stay connected with our people throughout the year. I'm so excited because of some of the partnership that we have with some of the local banks that want to be connected. It is so good for me to have one of our constituents call to say, hey, you remember that person I met that was from Truist Bank? Or I met that person from Truliant Bank? Can you give me their information? And then it's even more rewarding when they call back and say, hey, they gave me a small business loan.
Wonderful.
They gave me a line of credit for my business. To me, that makes it all worth it, because that's the ultimate goal. I want, and as I've shared with people, we have this set up for them and their communities. Don't allow these businesses to come and you not be there to witness what they actually provide. So please, sir, please, ma'am, get up Saturday morning and come out and see what's happening in High Point, North Carolina at Williams Memorial Church, located in the beautiful city of High Point, North Carolina, international city of High Point.
Yes, the international city of High Point, North Carolina, because there's a lot going on. And about how many businesses will you have there on Saturday?
Well, right now, because of our space limitation and the COVID protocol, we're going to have about between 40 and 50 businesses that are going to be there. Nobody will be outside but the food trucks. And also we have a special guest that's going to be there, which is the mobile unit for the Piedmont Triad Regional Council. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be there with their services and things that they actually provide as well. So I don't know if
can you tell us some of those services?
Okay,
that they
so
provide?
Some of the services that they provide through the Piedmont Triad Regional Council is the weatherization program. And then they have the workforce development program. They have the aging program. So they have all of these services that they offer through the Piedmont Triad Regional Council, which is headquarters in Kernersville, North Carolina, off of Highway 66. So they have this huge bus, like a mobile office, where they're going to be there, parked on the campus of Williams Memorial as well. So again, don't eat anything. Come out there prepared to buy your lunch there for the food trucks. After you go through and observe the businesses and see the different things that they have to offer on that day. And especially for our kidpreneurs. Yes, we're really excited about that as well. So don't let this happen and you don't be in the place.
I want to go back and I want to speak to the Piedmont. What's the name of the truck again? Make sure I say it right.
Okay, it's called the Piedmont Triad Regional Council.
The Piedmont Triad Regional Council. I want to make sure that the audience is aware of the significance of that truck being there, because people that may not have a business say, well, what does that have to do with me? Weatherization, these are resources that can help you get repairs and things that you may need done to help your livelihood. So It goes further than just businesses that are coming out. There are going to be resources that will be available for the community to ask questions, to engage, inquire of how to, where to, and what to, as well as businesses that will be on display that will be able to present themselves and say, this is what I have to offer right here in your city. And you will be surprised how many entrepreneurs that are out here amongst us that can offer services that you're looking for that you're not aware of. Am I correct?
You're absolutely correct. And for anybody that knew me, my former life, I was the executive director of the weatherization program for the Piedmont Triad Regional Council. So I retired from there after 32 years of employment for the state government. So I know the services that they provide. I used to actually have a setting in High Point at an office in Greensboro. We actually covered 7 counties. My program covers 7 counties, even though the Triad Regional Council covers 13 counties. My particular program actually covered 7, and High Point was one of them.
Okay, I wasn't even aware of that.
Let me just tell you what's shocking, and this is why it's so important that you have conversation about connection, because there are services and activities and things that's happening right under our nose, and a lot of times people know nothing about them. And I always say that people that do know, and probably keep it to themselves, and those who, like me, try to make sure that I get information out to the community.
It's powerful. So it sounds more like an empowerment.
Right. That is a part of what we do too.
As I am listening to you, there's an empowerment. There is a transfer of resources and knowledge is about to take place on this weekend.
Right.
And it's going to be very exciting. And as you all know, Williams Memorial has always been in the community. They're always doing things in the community. We're in the process of feeding 10,000 that
Right.
they've been doing. I think it's 12 years. This might be year 213. I need to, so correct me if I'm right or wrong. But what they do every year is they bring people together, and they will feed, and they put boxes of food together for Thanksgiving to feed the community.
Right.
So
Right.
once again, this is about the community,
Right.
and it's a resource that most people know about or have heard about right there on Triangle Lake Road. Let me make sure I put that up there for you. So just in the event, it's the Triad Minority and Women's Business Expo that will be held at 3400 Triangle Lake Road, High Point, North Carolina, 27260. You're looking at 40 plus vendors that will be there, 40 plus minority and women businesses that you need to know about, that we would love for you to come out to support. It's so important because I know you're looking for that lawyer. Maybe you're looking for that coach. Maybe you're looking for that seamstress. Maybe you're looking for that person that has lawn care. Maybe you're looking for someone that is all this types of business. Can you give us any other businesses that are going to be out there that you can think of on top of your head?
I tell you, there are going to be a number, especially when it comes to our kids, entrepreneurs. I'm so excited.
I love that.
You know,
let's talk about that.
Yes, and I tell you, for me, the excitement for our youth, when they sung "The Greatest Love of All," I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. You know, give them a sense of pride to make it easier. You know, that excites me more than anything that we're doing, because what we're doing is establishing and building the foundation as it relates to our young people being entrepreneurs. And the good part about them, they were able and still able to participate in the expo free of charge. We had a corporation that said, look, give us the young person, we'll take care of their everything for that particular day. And even if we have some young people, individuals that know some individuals that have kids with their own businesses, please encourage them to give us a call at 336-448-4177. 336-448-4177.
And this is for the kidspreneur?
The kidspreneur. And the program is called the Kids Biz Entrepreneurial Training Program.
Now, that's some type of beautiful, because how many children out there, you remember how, you know, we call ourselves trying to do back in the day, we would do that. Is that do that phone number right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's
okay.
it.
I want to make sure I had that right. Back in the day when we would start our lemonade stands, be out there, and we used to cut grass, you know, buy them tennis shoes, or you'd be able to go to the roller rink so we can go skating over at the roller rink.
Right.
Here at High Point, because High Point has a lot of stapling. We have kids live with Poppin' Curls, one of my favorite youngpreneurs. We have several of them that we have authors that are here. I have a whole list of them that I have connected with, and will be connecting back with throughout the year, in the days and months and weeks to come, that are so amazing that they got it early, right? And then here you are offering a platform that says, listen, we value you. What you have to offer is outstanding, and we want to support, and we want to thank those people that they wanted to sponsor children that had a dream to work a business, and they didn't have to wait until they got grown to do it. I mean, come on, I just want to just give it up to them.
Yes,
Now, the phone number that you see here on the scrolling by, 336-448-4177. If you have that child, if you are that parent that has a child that is looking at starting their own business, or that has a vision, or that has already started their own business, Reginald McCaskill is a great resource. And this weekend at Williams Memorial, Church, 3400 Triangle Lake Road, High Point, North Carolina, where the pastor is none other than that mighty man of God, none other than Robert J. Williams. We will be having there will be a Triad Minority and Women's Business Expo. They're going to be on display. There's going to be food trucks. There are going to be minipreneurs and mightypreneurs. Who are the minipreneurs? Those are our children, and they're going to be mighty, okay? And we have the mightypreneurs that have been in business and are established, and we have those minipreneurs that may have just started their business, and they're not of a young age, but they may be young in business, but they need support as well. I need support as well. Watch the show, like, share, cover, This is what we do, what the connection is about. The creativity is when you decided that you wanted to step out and you took the leap of faith to do business. And I still call it that, a leap of faith, because it takes believing in yourself to actually start a business. Am I correct, Mr. McCaskill?
That is correct. That is correct. The thing that excites me even more about the Kidspreneur initiative is that if they have not even developed their LLCs, however they want to do it, we provide that with and for them, and we actually pay for it for them.
Did you repeat that? I want you to say that one more time. Wait a minute, hold on. I need everybody to like, share, post, listen, engage, because I need you to hear this. Now hear this. Echo. Now hear this. Go ahead. Do that one more time.
Right. We actually, with the Kidspreneur, a part of the programming, we actually, if they don't have an LLC, we do it for them. However they want to set their business or corporation up, all of that is information, and we actually provide those services by paying and assisting them with that. So you really can't ask for nothing more that as it relates to that. And we're so fortunate to, again, our corporate sponsorship that have said, I'll buy into this, because they're buying into the vision of our future by assisting us to help these young people to develop that. And then one of the other things I love about the Kidspreneur program, we take the current business owner and match them with one of the kidspreneur as mentorship for a year. So any support they may need, anybody they need to talk to, all of that. And then our corporations like True Lion, Truist Bank, Wells Fargo, all of those individuals provides financial literacy opportunities for these young people. Not only do they provide it for the young people, but they also provide it for our individuals that's in our programs throughout the year. So when you think about Greensboro, Winston-Salem, and High Point, these are services that all of them have the opportunity to take advantage of, And I also pride ourselves on this. We started this venture 9 years ago. So next year we'll be celebrating 10 years. And our vendor cost hasn't changed since day one. Hasn't changed since day one. We want to make sure that our people who desire to be in the program can be in the programming. And we don't want it to be a thing of, we don't know, we can't afford it. Yeah, you can afford it. When you go to the website and see what the cost is, you'll probably say, wow, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Professionally set up, where you come in with all of the bells and whistles as it relates to a professional exhibit display, with the pipe and drape, the matching tables, your signage above your table, the whole nine is how we make our presentation to the community as it relates to the Minority Business Expo.
I am very excited and thankful that this vision has been in place, and it is still growing strong right here in my city in the 336. Y'all know I love my city. And I love when there are powerful, positive, productive things that are happening in our city that will connect community and that will cause us to thrive. Right? Okay.
Right. Yeah. That's gonna be
I'm
our
so
that's gonna be our key word. What is it? Thrive.
thrive. We
Yeah,
go
thrive.
thrive.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yes, that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do it together. One can take 1,000, two can take 10,000, and I love to share positive things. That's what I do. I like to tell stories, and I like to tell and I'm not talking about the lies that get you in trouble. The lies that call alibis. I'm not talking about them kind of stories.
right.
We're talking about stories of people that take leaps of faith, starting businesses, pouring back into their communities. There are giving back, there are positive influences, not only in their home life, but in the life of other men, women, boys, and girls all over the world. We have resources that will be available on this Saturday, August the 13th. And I tell people all the time, wonderful, can somebody say wonderful things happen on the 13th? And on the 13th from 12 o'clock to 5 p.m. on this Saturday, there will be a Triad minority and women's business expo. There will also be resources that will be available to you that can assist you with weatherization and give you resources of some other things that are available to you in the community by just coming out and having a conversation. Conversation with the community creates connection. And that's what the B Tina B shows. And I'm so excited that I was able to connect with none other than Reginald McCaskill.
Yeah.
To maximize the moment. Yes. Come on, maximize. Talk about your business a little bit.
Yes, Maximum Enterprises. And I'm excited about it. I mean, what we do is we do business development. We take small businesses and help them shape and develop where they want to go and how they're going to get there from A to Z. Hub certifications, DBE certifications, you name it. 501c3 development, board development, staff development trainings. We provide all of those services under the auspices of Maximum Enterprises. And of course, Total Concepts International, which is our nonprofit arm, actually works with the Kids Biz initiative as well with the Expo as well with that.
Okay, this is a man on the move. So if y'all were wondering what's going on with Reggie, if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
Yes.
The life of a retiree.
Yes. Come on, I'm moving on. Look, I'm gonna get there one day between the tick and the top. Okay. And I'm thankful that you thought it not robbery to want to continue to work in the community to help to build awareness, to build business, to build connection. Your mom will be so proud because she's always been on the move and she's always been in the community making moves. And I think that is just it's just awesome and honorable that you're walking in her strength and in her strength in that area and in your grandmother's as well. Because your grandmother was a mighty woman of faith. So, hey, you got to get that there, putting it in there, right?
Right.
All right. So, Reggie, is there anything else that you would like to say to the people before we
Yeah, I tell you what I'm really excited about is the fact that I'm a part of the show today. And it's interesting that a call from your church this morning, and the gentleman said, "Can I come to the event? I'm not a business person, but can I?" That's what it's for. And that's what I said, "Sir, get you and get a bus and bring people with you." I said, because that's what it's for. And we want to make sure that people are there to support these businesses throughout the entire Triad. Let me tell you something that's so interesting as well. We had some business people that registered to be vendors in all 3 locations.
That's what I'm talking. Okay.
Yeah, all 3 locations. You'd be surprised. And one of them I will share is Miss Dudley from Dudley Hair Products. Miss Beverly was
Yes.
one of the first persons to sign. She said, I want to be in all of the areas. And I'm like, is Miss Beverly going to ever stop? No, she's not.
No.
And
No.
for her
Can't stop, won't stop.
alone, and I want to pin this for a minute. For her alone to be a part, because she's one of our ambassadors emeritus for the initiative of the Triad Minority Business Expo, along with you all's very own Dr. Bob Brown and Dr.
Yes.
Joy Bailey out of High Point, North Carolina.
High Point, North
But
Carolina.
let me tell you, to me, you've already won if you walk in that facility and have a conversation with Dr. Eunice Dudley. You've already won.
Say
Think about
that.
it. You've already
Say
won.
that.
And for her
Say that.
to say, oh no, baby, I'm going to be in all three of them. And she's hyped up about High Point. She's thrilled about Greensboro, and she's overwhelmed about Winston-Salem. So she is going to be in all three locations. So when you again think about that type of wealth that you have that's going to be there that day, make sure that we're going to be giving away prizes too. Somebody's going to walk out of there with a big widescreen television. I mean, there's going to be things that's going to be done on that day that you don't want to miss. So you need to make sure that you're in the place. And in order to win these prizes, you don't have to be present, but you would have had to be there in order to do it. Meaning, when you fill out your little form and put it in the box, that's going to indicate that you were there. And that's the only way that you'll be able to walk away with some of the prizes that we have.
So you have to show up. Just show up. Showing up can get you a blessing. Showing up can get you some research. Showing up can give you an idea that says, I see someone that may have been doing something that I've thought about, and it inspires you to take a leap of faith. That's what I call it, a leap of faith. Faith comes in different ways. It comes in believing in yourself, believing in a higher power, believing in others. I believe in God, so that's my faith, and so that's why I be leaping. That's why I be jumping all over the place. Boom, boom, because I believe He gonna catch me. All right,
yeah,
He gonna catch me. And so, and because He's given us gifts, and we want you to know that your gifts and your talents, young people, I'm so elated. My heart is overjoyed that there is a kidpreneur session that will allow young entrepreneurs, young minds to say, let me create something. And there's some support that goes behind that. Not only are you saying, go ahead and create it, but you're doing something about it by putting money behind what you're seeing they're creating. So if you're out there and you have that young daughter, that niece, that grandson, that granddaughter, that nephew, that's out there and they have that mind of creativity, start small, start somewhere, because by the time you get to our ages, I'm right between retirement and still working, they're going to be some bad mama jammas. And that's what we want to create, because we didn't have it coming up. We didn't have the resource. We didn't have the opportunities. I remember posting earlier today about a 94-year-old woman that actually she just wanted to wear a white bridal gown when she got married, but she was not allowed in the bridal store. So that caused us to create our own things so that we can have the ability to grow, build, and express ourselves so no one can tell us no again. Am I right?
That's correct.
Well, they can tell us no, but if they tell us no, we just find a way to find our yes.
Yes, you're absolutely correct. And we still just have to be able to push it, all of the resources that we have out there. The Bible tells us that our people perish for the lack of knowledge. But we don't want anybody perishing. We want them to evolve. We want them to thrive. We want them to excel. We want them to grow. We want them to go. We want them to be in places that they didn't think that they could be in. And all of this is geared towards helping them to become successful. It's all about create, connect, and cultivate.
Reminds me of a song that Marvin Sapp sings. He said, because I'm blessed, I want to bless somebody else. And I want to thank you for having the vision in your retirement to continue to bless someone else and to present opportunities for entrepreneurs that may not always have a platform to share their business, like the B Tina B show. So like, share, and come out to 3400 Triangle Lake Road, Williams Memorial CME Church on August the 13th from 12 o'clock to 5 p.m. There will be giveaways, there will be businesses, there will be resources, and we need you to be there.
We need you.
We need you.
Right.
We need you. So come on out. There'll be food trucks out there. There'll be, friendly faces and a lot of opportunity. And we definitely don't want you to miss it.
Great.
Any final words?
I want to see you in the place on August the 13th at Williams Memorial CME Church, Triangle Lake Road, in the beautiful city of High Point, North Carolina. And I want to see you on the 20th at the Greensboro Coliseum, Greensboro, North Carolina. I also want to see you on the 27th in the city of Winston-Salem, August the 27th from 12 until 5. See you there. Don't miss it.
It's your girl, B Tina B. Don't forget to laugh a lot, to love a lot, and forget me not.